I think you'd be pretty split on who's kind of the underdog and who's the favorite to win this match.
It's true. Hard to see if there is an actual favorite going into this one. Oh, what a game we have coming up. It is a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to be sharing this arena with you. I can't wait to get into it. Cologne, are you ready? Beautiful. It's Movistar. They're on the CT side, Liquid on the T side, and this is the opening round of this best of three. Already setting up outside of the B bomb site. Pretty casual stuff coming out here from the T side. What we expect so far. They do have 2 smokes and a Molotov, so they could do some real damage to this 3-man setup at the B bomb side. Yeah, it looks like they're lining up for it right now. Yekendar's going to make contact here. They've got dualies right around the corner that they can get pulled into. Got to be careful. There's the utility. Yekendar's alone in cave. He might actually be a little bit passive. There's a lot of attention in that direction. mopoz falls back through the flames. He's got to fall back. He's got to get a headshot on an app. That's the thing of beauty. Continuing his fight. There goes Yekendar, and Elijah's going to do his best work to clear out cave. Ooh, they had to fight back right there. That was a great mid-air headshot. Alex, he doesn't stop running, but Elijah will still find him. He's on 9 health. He is 1 bullet away from death and is still fighting inside of that cave. Nitro taking a lot of damage. Look at the health discrepancy here. This is on Movistar. They should have this round. They're trying to get the job done, but missing a couple of shots. Nitro coming into it, but a nice spin around there. And Davi G spinning it around, and the Movistar will pick up the opening round in this series. Yeah, that's a bit dicey, but a nice setup there, a good stack. Yekendar goes a bit early. Obviously has no idea there's going to be 2 players inside that position. Elijah doing his best work with low HP. Oh, even shoots a teammate at the back of the head. A little bit rough. Pistol round going the way of Movistar in the defense. But that was a well-executed round. As far as pistol rounds go, yeah, you can't always control, mopoz with that almost fading back mid-air headshot. I mean, the fade away out of the flames. Yeah, so I think for Liquid, they probably, would have loved to have won it, but at least they get the bomb plant down. They could be very competitive in this round. They're ready to go. AK in hand on Elijah, and he is running through the smoke in the middle, looking to take the fight, which could be dangerous. But that quick smoke that lands blocks out SunPayus, so they have some decent mid-control right now. This is not too bad. Yeah, and with the kind of tournament Elijah's having, that's a very, very dangerous person to have in middle with plenty of time to look for fights. At the moment, waiting to see if there's going to be any kind of a response. Liquid happy with the mid-control they've gained at the moment. oSee with the scout peering up towards Red Room. mopoz might be in a little bit of trouble. Smoke comes out at the perfect moment. Nitro decides not to pressure it. More utility spent from Team Liquid. I was going to say, he's trusting a lot in that smoke that no one's going to be pushing through, and a nice fight being won in the middle. Elijah there to pick one up. He's got to be real careful. They're right behind him as well. Death is at the corner with the MP9, and Elijah, he can't find that kill. That's a good trade. Scout's trying to do some work. I can't believe he actually went back, and he's still fighting it. Deaths, surely it's not worth it. mopoz with a double kill on the FAMAS, and they can't catch him. oSee just a second late in every fight. He's going to keep tagging them up. They're dropping low on health, but he can't find the kill, and that's the only thing that matters right here. Naf under the smoke. He's going to try and make it through and will be dropped by SunPayus. It's a great closure of the round. Movistar able to pick up that one under a lot of pressure. That was not an easy round. Yeah, not at all, especially with Elijah out there being so willing to find a fight. Gets the opening kill, but couldn't find the follow-up on the SMG as it moves in towards Donut. All those tags from oSee, but none of them able to complete a kill. These are a couple of very good rounds for mopoz to start things out. He had the beautiful shots in the pistol round. Here he holds on to cave a little bit longer, giving the defense time to set its feet. 2-0 for the CT side, and it's Deagles and a Tech 9 on oSee for Team Liquid. This round you feel super confident in if you're on the Movistar side. You take mid-control, you know they're not going to have that much to fight with. A little bit of a Deagle here from Elijah, but unable to get that shot off in time. And they should be closing this round out without too much trouble. Yeah, name of the game here is don't let yourself take too much damage. Don't let too many of these pistols pick you off. Don't lose any of the rifles. SunPayus is going to step up to the plate. 4 players for Team Liquid. All behind that smoke. A 5th one joining up. That's Elijah on low HP with a Deagle. And I think they're waiting. They want an opportunity once the smoke fades to find this M4 that's just been raining bullets through it. Big deal right now for the Spanish team to be picking up the pistol round in the following 3 rounds because they're on the CT side of this map. So if they give it away, then Liquid have already a decent platform to build something on even the first half.
Oh, and remember, take it to a different level as well. The conversation about inexperience that we had with Mouse obviously earlier, but also here with Movistar. Most of that inexperience, most of the nerves are going to be hitting you right at the start of the game. So you're able to get that pistol, win the next two. This is going to allow Movistar some time to settle down, calm themselves down, get used to being on the stage, get used to being in front of the crowd. Now that they've got these 3 rounds, a lot of that danger is past, at least for Nerves, as they settle in to the gun rounds coming up right next.
Oh, yeah. The game is different when you're on a stage. I mean, it is played differently. People don't always think about this, but the fact that sometimes you're able to move with a little bit more speed in some of these rounds, because it might be that some of the opponents can't quite hear you the way that they maybe would in a different environment. There are some things that can be done differently. If you're an experienced player, maybe that's how you try and win some of these rounds. Flash not quite there, a little bit of a peek for Alex. Oh, he wants to do it again. They're double pushing this ramp right here at oSee. He's gonna get caught. Alex trying to fight them and he comes up huge. What a double kill. davidji on the assist with the flashbang, but that is the only mission they needed to accomplish this round. Now they can back off, they can play it super safe. That is quick but precise from the Movistar side.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely beautiful way to start the round. That makes Naf have to be way more aggressive than he would initially like, and he's not been able to find the timing with his jiggles into it. 2 players out in the open, and SunPayus takes down Naf. 5-on-2 for Movistar. As Nitro steps up the B ramp. Elige back towards middle still, but nobody showing any opportunities for Team Liquid to find a kill.
Yeah, which now at this point, it's going to be hard to win the round, but at least some kills here would really make a big difference. You can't let the CT side build up this much cash, because again, that's how they shut you down in all the future rounds. That's how they keep the outside of the B-bomb side burning. That ramp is always going to get grenaded. It's going to be hard to make some quick plays when they just have so much money. Not even to mention the fact that SunPayus, we haven't even seen the AWP on him, but he's going to be able to afford it once he needs it a lot more. And they look like they want to run down this round and just save the AKs.
Yeah, I'm always surprised in a sense that davidji's not going for a little bit of a hunt down the ramp, see what he can find with, I mean, more than happy to risk that MP9. There's an AK-47 they were able to pick off on oSee, but now's the time if you want to get frisky. Unfortunately, I think he's going to lose his life. Now, mopoz and Alex, they just back away. Don't want to mess with it, not there. Coming through that tiny little hole. So 4th round for Movistar, and they get to keep 4 weapons alive.
That's not too bad. It's acceptable. And also, I don't know if it works like this, but maybe you don't want to be feeding any kills at all ever to Elige, because even in a losing round like this, if you get him a little bit more warmed up, maybe that'll come back to haunt you. We've seen what he can do throughout this tournament already, so try and keep them away from any momentum at the moment, which are doing just fine here. 4-0 lead for the Movistar Riders. That is a brilliant start here. They're loving life at the moment.
These AKs better go to work. Elige and Nitro with those in hand. Nitro looking for a pick. Flashbang's going to come over. He's going to have to get into cover. I think Alex might have spotted him, boosted up on top of the box as well. Deep nade does good damage, chunks him down to 48. They want to remain aggressive. They were looking for the fight, and Nitro takes it away from him. Stalemate for the moment.
Decent utility use from Movistar, but if you look at the little scoreboard here, you can see there's 4 smokes left. So even though they've dumped a lot outside of the B-bomb side, they can still try and slow down Liquid if the timing is right for it. Smoke up towards middle, put some pressure. I mean, even if no one's actually there at the moment, davidji is surely going to be calling it in, and there's one of those smokes used. Oh, they want to come right through. They want to challenge through the smoke, and he takes 2 of them with. That's a huge double. Elige trying to fight his way back into the round, but with only 50 seconds, they need to do something right here. They need another opening, Liquid, or this round 2 will go the way of Movistar. And hiding in the bomb site, Death is just silent, ready to strike. He takes down Elige, and he's almost pre-firing the angle. Naf, oh, he actually got the spin around. That is so unlikely, but they are low on health already. About 30 seconds right now. I don't see how they can get a bomb plant right here. They need a headshot at this very second. They're gonna back it out. Oh, surely not. Yakinda with a headshot. How are they getting away with it? They're actually gonna get the bomb plant.
Yeah, the headshot actually takes away information from mopoz. The death cam just goes so fast that he's got no idea. Now Yakinda can cut him off as well. He hears the footsteps.
He hears everything. Even the knife out, he knows. He's got him caught. Oh, what a turnaround. A 2-on-2. Huge victory for Liquid. This round looked impossible. The way that Death's played it, so far back, but Naf the spin, the 180, I have no idea. This is lightning quick.
That's like a swipe and a half on the mouse pad. Even bailing out of the fight pulls SunPayus into a great angle for Yekindar. Liquid get everything they want. Once it's just down to Naf and Yekindar. Brilliant clutch to get him on the board in round number 5. 3-round lead still. This is fast-paced, Naf. Oh, again, the smoke makes it so difficult. oSee's gonna come through last. He's finally got the trade, but it's so costly.
And they win that fight against StabbyG maybe only because he ran out of bullets at the end. Otherwise, he would have probably kept going. Death is there, reliable at the donut. And it's another very tough position here for Liquid to try and fight their way back. Money, they lost a lot in that last round, obviously Movistar, but SunPayus, he's there with the AWP. Nitro, is that really a fight that you're going to be able to win? 1 versus 4 for him, and again, any bit of damage here would go such a long way. He's looking to challenge, but Alex hardly stopped moving in that fight, and they are right back on track, 5-1. Movistar not getting dissuaded that quickly.
No, not at all. This is a beautiful defense, aggressive behind the smoke. Elige and Naf couldn't make it out with any kind of conviction to take a clean fight.
And that was mopoz on one of those flash assists, SunPayus on the second flash assist, which means as StabbyG is fighting in there, he's just got teammates throwing grenades behind him, which is hugely problematic for Liquid.
Now, more importantly, just 6 rounds in, going into round number 7, you want to talk about some of the struggles Team Liquid has had. The opening to some of these rounds have not been clean. Elige still has the only entry kill, the only opening kill for the Team Liquid entirely across the board. And remember, that came in round number 2. That it hasn't come in a gun round, so Liquid has yet to find some early success in these rounds to give them a man advantage, to start using some of these new ideas and these new philosophies to really work the map and spread the defense thin. They haven't been able to get involved in that action. That needs to change. That's the conversation during the timeout. Smokes towards middle, but Team Liquid's heading towards B.
And Movistar, not at all afraid of any kind of an A rush. They had actually nobody in the A bomb site at the beginning of the round. So not too scared that someone was going to show up. Flash going over, SunPayus out in the open though, and he is just not scared either. Elige will eventually run him down, but there's so many people near the bomb site. In fact, all 4 members of the CT side. Oh dear, that's a friendly Molotov kill. I don't know. Elige stepping into the flames somehow, and Elige Yekindar hoping for a rotation this way, which is never going to come. Because they had the double setup in middle to start with, they could have 5 people in that B bomb site almost instantaneously.
Well, what can Yekindar do? Any kills are valuable. 1 is huge. Take a little bit more money away if you can.
Yeah, one thing I'm pretty sure of is he's not going to be afraid to take any of these fights. I don't think I've seen him yet in this tournament look like anything was going to ever get to him. So I'm sure he's going to be confident in taking the fights. Now, winning on 1 versus 3, though, is quite a different matter. The bomb is on the bomb site. And he's going to swing for that one. Ooh, now he's spotted, and that pretty much kills any chances. At a minimum, he needed, for the element of surprise, to get that first kill, make it a 1 versus 2. And now he's going to back on out. Yeah, there's so many people here, and they just step into the flames. That's, yeah, right there. Well,
yeah, just barely on the edge.
I don't know, it's not even clear how that even happened, but it did.
Yeah, flames are hot. 6-1. Movistar Riders are hot right now. A suffocating defense to start us off on Ancient. It's Team Liquid's pick. Mentioned this was going to be a CT-sided struggle between both these teams across the whole series. Well, now we're at the Movistar defense on one of the more CT-sided maps we have in the pool as well. So things looking good for them so far.
Yeah, so you have to balance a couple of things right now on the Liquid side. On the one hand, you're still searching for those openings. You're still searching a way to get back into this game and start to put some rounds on board. But you also have to remind yourself, well, we don't necessarily need that much, because when it's our turn to play that CT side, we could do the exact same thing, maybe even better. So oSee's picked up an AWP. He's 1-7 right now. Nitro's at 0 kills. They have a lot of players that could still be activated in this first half. Oh, nice little Molotov, but even better nades coming back on the other side. Elige down to 52. And Yekindar trying to find the space here towards the tunnel heading into the B bomb site. That's a great flash setup, and Yekindar with the headshot to take down mopoz. 3 versus 5, and they have plenty of time. And again, I say it, he's not afraid to take any battle, any player, anywhere on this map.
Yeah, and he knows. You can just tell by the way he moves, and he knows the bomb site has been cracked wide open. SunPayus has one. That's Naf lurking. Other side of the map meant to pick off any of the guns retreating, or even to help close the round, but it's not even necessary. Movistar is not going for this. Again, second opening that Team Liquid has had, provided once again by oSee, just half a second before Yekindar gets his, but this looks much better.
Such an important round. Things were really slipping away here from Liquid at one point. 6-1 scoreline, but now pressure immediately on the CT side economy. They're up to 6-2. Doesn't really look great yet, but they're not far from spinning this around. If they can keep the pressure on here, it can change rapidly. Yeah,
this is the first opportunity for Team Liquid. If they can close out the next round, if they can string a couple together, that's where the money comes into play. And then maybe Movistar forced to save a few. Oh, got a couple ideas for you, Chad.
He doesn't have to do any other work.
Yeah, it's already been done for you.
Okay.
Nice kills from Yekindar and oSee. This good follow-up as Alex tries to plug the hole in the defense. It's not to be. 4-round lead for Movistar. But Liquid with a chance to knock them off kilter by taking away all their money. Desperate round for Movistar's defense.
They need this badly. And they know it too, I'm sure. They let go of this one. They opened a door into a potential comeback for the Liquid side. Oh, nice deep Molotov. I thought that was maybe going to go in the smoke and get extinguished, but perfectly placed to buy even more space. But he's got to be careful. daviG, he's actually pushing forward because going back, he might fall into Nitro. He is so exposed. I'm kind of shocked that he's still here.
Yeah, I am as well, but I don't think Nitro realizes it, and why would you? Oh, look at this setup perfectly to shut down Yekindar. He might just walk into it. SunPayus has been good. When does he make his move? There's a Molotov in to take that angle away. Smoke comes down to block access to Yekindar. And Team Liquid switches 3 players waiting to take mid control.
You see it there as well. Yekindar trying to guess the timing. Not quite able to. 50 seconds on the clock here, and that much utility left on the Liquid side. Probably enough to do something, but even less on the Movistar side. And maybe as a result of that, they want to try and go and look for adventure. Down the B ramp, mopoz on the lead, drops Nitro. The bomb is quite far away, so I don't think Nitro saw a second player, but if he did, that would have been epic. He could have maybe tried to call a quick rotate to that A-bomb side. oSee, I can't believe he actually hit that shot on daviG, and now alone in the donut, it's Deaths, and he is going to get flanked as well. oSee, he just keeps opening round after round. He's up to 9 kills. And listening in the middle is Yekindar. He could hear them rotating through. They're going to go for a bomb plant. I don't think anyone can stop it either. Yekindar's going to get surprised. mopoz gets one, and a wallbang shot from SunPayus leaves oSee all on his own. And he is in a lot of trouble in this round. I have no idea. He actually has a Molotov, so if he throws it onto the bomb, they cannot put it out. Not going to buy too much time yet, but maybe eventually that might be a way to win it for him. He's going to be jumping past. They haven't really touched the bomb yet, but he's feeling the pressure. Nice shot on the mopoz. Can he do more? Flash to offset it, but ice cold on the other side. SunPayus, he's ready. He's waiting for the perfect timing for that shot. Is he going to be able to bank it? There comes the Molotov, and I think that does it. They cannot get it in time. That's all they needed. The fire and flames, and Liquid will pick up a 3rd round.
Coming into the playoffs, oSee was the most clutch player of the whole event. He adds another one here, a 1v3. This one not by frags, but by brain. Absolutely beautiful from oSee inside the donut, managing his angles so well, but that's how it all began. Disgusting jumping shot from oSee. It all comes crumbling down for Team Liquid after the fact. A small gap in that smoke that has big consequences, but oSee bails them out yet again.
And the defuse kit that they needed was in the hallway in front of oSee. So if they really wanted to buy some more time, they kind of had to push into the hallway. That's not necessarily a great strategy either. Oh, wow, that is so unbelievably close. But a magical round for Liquid that they absolutely had to win. 6-3 the scoreline. At least they get to save a couple of things on the Movistar side. And that's becoming a problem now. That economy is hurting a lot for the Spanish team.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, it's obviously still dangerous when you have some of those elements in, especially SunPayus with his AWP. He's 10-2 so far in this game, so we know he can still have impact. Alex has had a couple of great multi-kills in this game. He's going to be a dangerous factor with the AK-47. And they've got a decent enough economy to get right back into it in the next round. There's only one single save, especially with these weapons that were brought over.
Yeah, I don't think there's a person in the Lanxess arena that's going to be doubting SunPayus any longer. If anyone was still left, qualifying at this stage will surely have persuaded everyone of what he could do. That boost, we've been seeing it for a while, and it comes up huge. What a double for Alex. Nitro, though, tries to find it back, see if he can get his team back into the round. They were up against, what, an AK and an AWP and some pistols and a very cool boost, which gives them a one-man lead here. But deep smoke, flashbang as well to try and slow them down. That is very nearly a kill.
Watch the flank, watch the flank. Nitro's gonna be looking in this direction. Naf hasn't yet heard anything, looking for someone to cross over behind Nitro's smoke. They still haven't had the alarm bells ring. There is still no kit as well. This retake has gotta come quick.
I was gonna say they're moving very slowly on this one. They need to spring this trap and go for this round if they want to do it. Otherwise, they're going to be throwing away the guns. That bomb's already far, far ticked. Death's just going to get one. Nitro falls.
Oh,
there is a kid on the ground. He's running straight for it. That is huge. SunPayus with a defuse. He is 12-2 right now. And that one defuse kid, great communication on the side of Movistar.
Oh, it was on the ground. It was from the stack that Nitro busted up. Those were his first 2 kills of the game. Nitro coming in to break up that stack. But that kid has got to be heartbreaking. Naf is going to be upset. He lost that duel to deaths coming out. Man, what a great setup for Movistar.
Just picking up that kid in the last possible second. Not a lot of time to waste either. Oh, that is an amazing round. Without that one, they fall deep into eco territory, and Liquid, they have a brilliant first half.
Yeah, that idea is kind of taken away from them for the moment. 5 rounds left in the second half. Yekendar's largely been shut down over towards Jaguar and in towards Cave. He's had a really tough time outside of maybe 1 round in this half so far. Movistar looking good. Alige looking good as well, though, when he can smell that frag, but no. mopoz turns, and he's got it in time.
I have no idea how. That seemed like that one was almost for free. Hanging around and lurking outside of the A-bomb side, but not really getting any info to work with. Might be hoping for a little bit of aggression on the Movistar side, but we can tell that's not happening at the moment. Minute on the clock, and Yekendam, there's a fight for him to win. Grenade would probably take care of mopoz on the other side. He's aggressive even on 12 health, which seems crazy. Under 50 seconds. They still have the bomb picked up. Naf's calling it in, nothing on the other side, but Nitro in charge of one more opening. That's a huge kill. Back turn, though, and he's not ready for it. Doesn't get the aim adjusted in time, and mopoz will take him down. SunPayus catching Naf. Late lurk to try and open it up, and that would have been huge, but a lot of patience there. 2 versus 3.
Mostly on oSee. I don't know, yeah, it looks like Yekendar's gonna lead the way. There's the jump from oSee. They still haven't cleared this corner. mopoz has done it all with such low health, and it's an open Yekendar. There's the miss. mopoz gonna get aggressive, good shot. But 15 seconds remain in the round, and Yekendar's got to give it up. There was a chance, a sliver of hope in the round for Team Liquid, but that door slams shut. Triple kill from mopoz.
Think of how late in the round Naf gets the call on the radio to try and do something, and someone is still watching it.
That's the second time SunPayus has gotten Naf with that exact play that he's made here on Ancient. He needs to change up how he's going to attack in that situation, how he wants to approach that situation, because at the moment he's red. SunPayus is not giving up this angle till he knows Naf is no longer lurking, no longer on this side of the map. He knows everything that's coming.
You know, we speak of experience and especially maybe the pressure of playing on a big stage, but that is exactly the kind of play for SunPayus that, you know, under more pressure, you could easily screw that up. You could easily be a little bit quick to rotate, and it gives the opening, and suddenly you're getting shot in the back, but they're playing incredible Counter-Strike once again. 8-3 the scoreline, and SunPayus with the opening taking down Nitro. They want to hunt him down, but they can't. They have to respect it. This is looking, again, like a brilliant first half here for Movistar. If they can keep this going and end up at 11 or 12 rounds, they are in a great position.
Well, yeah, this is looking incredible for Movistar. We're now, what, this is the 12th round. There's only 2 opening kills for Team Liquid, both of them provided by Alige. They are not able to find any 5-on-4s that they would like to. This defense is holding very, very strong. About to be 9-3 in a 5-on-3.
A couple of players, we mentioned it earlier, oSee not really quite getting activated. Obviously, the 1 round that he won was huge in terms of overall impact and scoreline. But in terms of getting those kills to start some of these rounds with, we're not seeing it quite yet. Is it creative? A walking tower into the middle with a deagle on top. You want to see that work, though?
Yeah, it would be nice.
A little bit of creativity.
Bomb was passed over to oSee that was saved in the previous round. I don't even know if he shot it just yet. Hasn't been able to find a clean look, as you mentioned, on this T side. Been very, very difficult to find the space to work with. SunPayus, on the other hand, is an absolute monster. 15 kills for him. Finds his second in the round so far.
Naf out hunting for him. Orb is going to be saved on the T side, away on the other side. 16-2. It's a ridiculous ratio, and we're not even done with the first half. Oh, okay. Gonna get one kill there and try and save the Orb, but you know, you never know how a player is going to react to a new environment like this one. There is just no telling. SunPayus is absolutely unfazed by this. Not crumbling, not slowing down. Playing one of the best games we've seen out of him yet. What a time to do it. There are teams, even some legendary teams, the deeper they go in the tournament, the more mistakes you see, the worse it gets. You know, a little mistake here and it, you know, keeps getting worse and worse. There's some other teams that almost seem to do the reverse. They warm up into the tournament. Your group stage a little bit hard, but then it keeps going and gets better and better and better.
We saw Liquid do that throughout the group stage, obviously coming into the playoffs. We've seen Movistar obviously do that. A little bit of confidence has gone a long way to overcome the inexperience of this team, especially throughout the play-ins, throughout the group stage for this squad, to even be here in the first place. They don't look deterred at all. They don't look bothered by this environment whatsoever. Now for Team Liquid, second timeout was just used and just ended. It has to be an idea of how to find an opening kill. Who on the map, who on the team can provide it? Who has seen an opening? Because still, it's 10-2 in favor of Movistar for those opening frags. And Liquid for this T side on Ancient need one more round I think they're gonna be happy with down the stretch.
Yeah, one more definitely make a huge difference. So far, in terms of opening, it feels like Elige has really been the one that they've had to call on, so maybe they can again. SunPayus is such an aggressive angle, standing inside of the flames, banking on the fact that Nitro would try and run up behind, and he is absolutely right. The wall bang nearly drops him. He is on 8 health, and he probably would love a way to escape right now, especially with that AWP. Oh, they're so close to catching him, but he's still alive.
Still alive and still providing opening kills. So massive for Movistar in this half. 17-2 now, make it 18. He's an absolute monster. Liquid have no answer for SunPayus.
And he's everywhere. In the Jaguar tunnel, falling back to the middle. From the Liquid point of view, it's like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, where are we supposed to go? And now blocked off by utility. Finally, oSee is able to get into the action early. That's Devi G. Picked off just outside of Donut. Molotov's in deep. Naf's gonna start clearing things out over the flames, but this better be a rock solid hit onto the B bomb site.
And I think they set up Movistar to maybe push, because there's going to be Molotovs, I think, landing right next to them, so they might try and just go aggressive on the ramp. SunPayus back where the action is once again. 19 seconds on the clock. They need to go right now, and they need a lot of openings. mopoz, he runs them down. Gun straight in their face. And Yekindar, 1 versus 2. 8 seconds. Nade right on top. It's death. Oh, he gets it at the end. This is a brutal first half. Movistar not bending to anything that Liquid are throwing at them.
No, there's no conversation about inexperience at this point. And also, I mean, game plan-wise, Movistar have all the answers, all the opening kills. They've been able to catch Naf on those flanks. They've shut down Yekindar in towards Jaguar and Cave. Nothing has worked for Team Liquid on Ancient. Their own map pick. They have got to be stumped right now. You have SunPayus being a monster all around the map. He's 18-2. You have mopoz and Alex being beasts on defense.
Oh, this is rough. Oh, he's so confident. And why wouldn't he be? 19-2. He is in the process.
I think you got to take the advantage here.
Team Liquid.
You got to take the advantage if you're oSee. That's a nice opening kill. That happens so quickly. You can see them move in. They were already set for the utility usage. A rare miss, and they're not able to capitalize on it. They might not get that chance again.
I was gonna say, run him down right now. You've got him out in the open, but he is still fighting. Oh, finally they bring him down, but it might have been too late. Yekindar and Naf still alive, fighting to the round, and actually some time left here. mopoz, he's out in the open as well. Oh, and it's Jacinda! Huge round. You said they needed a fourth, and he delivers. They absolutely had to win that one, and it's one of the messiest rounds we've seen yet.
No, but it's at least a round where Team Liquid is actually trade game. Obviously, more individual duels that they've taken throughout this half have not been panning out. Movistar have had their number in terms of the individual skill, which feels like a crazy thing to say. But this time, screw it. Everyone push forward. Make sure those kills are traded back and forth. A chance for a fifth, and if Liquid can get out of this with a fifth round, that would be a miracle.
Damage was so flashed in the middle too, but he spins it around, steals the AK. oSee, a shot through the smoke. I don't think you could actually see Davigi there, but it works out anyway. 3 versus 4, and Jacinda's ready. He catches mopoz right at the edge of the smoke, and now in the middle, SunPayus, M4 in hand. This is another huge chance to catch him, but they just cannot do it. Taking down Jacinda and leaving oSee in a 1 versus 3 with almost no chance at all. He is starting to get warmed up. He has been doing more work, but how do you find this round?
How do you kill SunPayus? 22-3.
Yeah, so far only 3 people have the answer to that question across 15 rounds. oSee sneaking in, but he's checking for it. He's got the right idea. I mean, this is some really patient play, and he's going to find Alex up against the wall. That's a good start. 50 seconds still on the clock, but one single misstep here, and this round is going to be Movistar's all the way. Molotov doesn't really help him. He gets into the tunnel. Not quite getting shot at the back yet. And they're making a fair bit of noise here. At least he's hearing it and not feeling the pressure. Deaths slowly creeping up behind him. oSee, he missed a shot and he's not going to get a second chance. Movistar, a beautiful first half inside of the arena, 11-4 in their favor.
Yeah, what an incredible first half. All credit to SunPayus, 22-3 on the half, 5-0 in opening duels. Guy was an absolute monster, and Liquid better have an answer for him in the second half. That's coming up right after the break.
It's Elise. He's at the backside of Catwalk. He can see players pushing him. He's spinning back and forth. Elite electric hold.
Looking to complete the sweep. Team Liquid have looked excellent here on Overpass. And Elise, oh my God, he just executes them.
We're heading to OT. 100 Thieves, they had the advantage. They had Team Liquid right where they wanted them. Flashbang in, and they try and pop out on the back of it. Elise opening it up. Go on, bud. There it is, number 4.
It's about to get real cool over here towards their ramp.
Doesn't work out, but there's Elise. You said you wanted to see him. T3000 on the map. You've seen a lot of him. That's stunning from Elise. That's the big dog you want.
They're still down there, and now the spray. The murder box.
We are back once again. Second half is coming up. It is still the opening map here of this series, and it's been absolutely terrifying for Team Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a phenomenal CT half for Movistar Riders, but let's have some real talk here, because that was a really, really rough T side for Team Liquid, and that might even be actually putting it a little nicely, if I'm honest. If you think of some of the rounds they win, the oSee 1v3 and Donut, where he only gets one kill, the Molotov to prevent the defuse, the Tech 9 hit towards that B bomb site off a 1 deke from oSee as well. Like, this could very easily be as like even worse for Team Liquid. But now, however, we mentioned both these teams have made their name. Oh my lord, both these teams have made their name on their CT sides. Liquid can do the exact same thing, although Alex already puts him on the back foot.
Sniped in the middle. It's a nice way of putting it. It was bad, but it could have been worse. Nitro, just with an eye, looking with that USP. Not quite as accurate as Alex was. Not going to be able to get that shot off, and they're getting pushed out of the A bomb side. Movistar, they have a chance for a quick bomb plant right here. Yekindar, he's hoping for the angle, playing battleships through the smoke, but he's not able to find it, and nearly getting hunted down by mopoz. Oh, they're getting all the kills. The headshots are just ridiculous. Naf trying to sneak in. He just can't find that one-shot headshot, and even with all the bullets in the world, he's not going to be able to take down mopoz. Yekindar in a 1 versus 5 in this round, and there's absolutely no way. They feel so confident in winning this round, they don't even mind fighting him. And this is an important one for Liquid. They needed this one, and they just cannot get the job done. 12 on the side of Movistar.
Yeah, Liquid's getting deleted out of this map. This is absolutely wild. And especially the fashion that it's coming in as well. Just a heads up, Movistar is out-skilling, out-aiming, out-dueling these Liquid players, and that's supposed to be one of the huge strengths when you go down the list and you look at guys like Elige, guys like Yekindar, guy like Naf. Absolutely incredible. 12-4. Liquid's gonna buy up in this next round, and why not? A huge deficit, and you need to get going. You need someone on this team to provide you some kind of magic to make you start feeling a little bit better. Davy G with 2 responses, 2 rebuttals on the Yekindar and Naf.
A great read. You could see he was pre-aiming that second player before he even turned the corner. He knew that there was going to be more coming. And they switched the defense over towards the B bomb site with Nitro in the middle on that deagle. But Movistar happy to wait around for a minute here. Why not see if they're going to start to push up, maybe make a mistake. You've got time for it anyway. Elige alone, no backup is going to be coming. Just him and the deagle, and he almost could have had it there. Double kill would have changed the round drastically, but oSee and Nitro are left, and this does not feel like a round that Liquid are going to be doing that much in.
No, especially with this play from Deaths. This is so smart. He pushes forward. He doesn't even have to peek up towards that B bomb site. He can just be the pivot point for his team as they rotate back towards the A bomb site. You got to imagine if you're Movistar's attacking side, you're thinking no matter what, worst case scenario, we're in a 2-on-1 at this A bomb site, and they find it free. So likely to be a 13-4 scoreline, and Team Liquid are running out of rounds so quickly to play with.
It's really got, pulled out from under them right now. It's crazy to see. And especially, as we pointed out, losing the pistol here in the second half and then trying to get this force up and not getting that done either, it puts them in an even more precarious situation. I've actually have no idea how Liquid could start to make this comeback. They need a lot of players to start to really shape it up here in the second half, and they're going to have essentially 1.5 chances to actually get this done. Galil's been stolen on the side of Nitro. That's a tiny little detail.
I mean, that's not even enough to discuss if you're Team Liquid at this point when you're facing this kind of a deficit. Now 9 rounds behind. In Movistar, I mean, you're going into this next round with what, as you said, the saved Galil, the saved Scout from this round, and probably USPs to fill out the situation. Like, you're staring down the barrel of being 2 rounds away from losing this first map. Although, I'm gonna eat my words, Liquid's buying up into it. M4 picked up for Elige, 2 SMGs, Yekindar and Naf with the MP9s.
Good old esports double down. Well, those always work out. Aggressive play, Liquid. Look at how many flashbangs were layered behind that double push down the ramp, and they don't catch even anybody. And now instead, it's going to be on Naf defending the A-bomb site almost alone. There's some backup behind him, but it's going to be too late. He's traded right away in Nitro. If you push forward, you might end up giving your life to this as well. And actually, Movistar, they have some doubts, and just as it happens, Davy takes the whole other side of the map.
Liquid just got played so hard, and there was such a massive utility dump to defend against a hit at this A bomb site. They're running out of things to play with in this round. Movistar rotating all the way back to the B bomb site. Davy with the MAC-10. How many can he surprise? How many can he catch off guard? It's Nitro first. There he goes. Elige at least has the trade.
That's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. 50 seconds still, a lot of noise, yeah, but that MP9 on the other side and not enough stopping power to get rid of mopoz.
And on the route back to the B bomb site, they left SunPayus in middle, and now he's got the cutoff point. Now he's the new pivot point. Movistar playing this map to perfection. 25-3 for SunPayus.
First A, then back to B, then back to A again, and every time they lose a couple of players trying to catch up, and eventually they run out. They're getting toyed with now, Jason.
I know, this is unreal. What an incredible showing for Movistar.
Oh, who was expecting this?
Welcome to the big stage. What an inaugural experience inside of the Lanxess Arena. 14-4, third timeout called from Team Liquid. Desperate to get anything going.
So crazy, playing like it's home for them. Liquid, they at least have the core that has way more experience combined. And right now, we're not seeing that at the moment. I have no idea how they get back into this one. They've tried to do a couple of force up now. That's put them in a position where, well, you might as well keep forcing, because otherwise you're just gonna lose the map. Here we go, out the middle. Alex wants to take the fight and gotta be a little bit careful. Might be almost a little bit overextended. Gotta be a nade trying to bring him in. Oh no, not even. The flashbang doesn't help out that much. oSee goes down, opening up the A bomb site, and they're bringing the bomb over right away. They have all of the advantage here. Elige, can he change the outcome? He's gonna get deaths at least. Good spray, out of bullets, and nearly hunted down. Davy will catch him. No escape. Yekindar hits the deck as well, and now it's a 2-on-3. Naf trying to creep into position with the FAMAS. They just have no tools. They have no info. They are so lost right now, Liquid.
Yeah, Naf's at least able to call out that they backed away and picked up the bomb. And once again, Alex is going to be the player left at middle so they can rotate around, but he's going to have to read a double push from Team Liquid. Davy G's about to spot it out at range. Great headshot. That's Naf. Drops the bomb to make sure he's not going to lose it, and then picks it right back up. Alex is able to track the rotation the whole way. Nitro, 1 versus 3.
What a start to this match. They're not even gonna have time to recover. I mean, the break here between first and second map will have to be a real interesting conversation for the Liquid side. And Nitro, 1 versus 3, hoping to hold on to the AK, forget winning the round. Right now, just any hardware they can get going forward is not going to be allowed. It's 15-4. Movistar 1 round away from crushing Liquid in this opening map.
Yeah, what a statement game. And you know what's going to be really interesting about this going into map number 2, as much as we've talked through this group stage about how this addition of Yekindar has kind of improved the environment and the attitude amongst the team, and how they look much happier, they look more comfortable playing with each other than the previous Liquid iterations. Well, getting absolutely battered in the first map of a quarterfinal series on your map pick, 15-4 at the moment, that's going to test to see how far it's come along, how much you've been able to actually build up that kind of emotional trust to stay in it. 11-round lead for Movistar, 11 chances to close out Ancient.
Drums of war banging for the Spanish side. Maybe that's what's powering them at the moment. It seems to be working either way. 15-4. And Liquid, yeah, this is an unbelievable test to start a series with, and getting beat up this hard. Still have some little bit to work with. Lacking grenades, no doubt. But more than anything, just lacking the momentum and some of the openings here. Scout 3, player stack. See if that is going to be enough to do some damage. But the bomb is on the other side, so if they figure this out, If they give away too much information on this defense, maybe that'll do it. Nice smoke to cover it. Nitro, though, coming up big with a double kill, and they're trying to use that. They want to push it on the other side. Yakinda's the only one here, although he does have Elige not that far. He came back in time. They realized they're onto it now. They realize what the game plan is for Movistar. Hit one site, then push the other one at the same time. And in the corner waiting, Yakinda, MP9, and it is huge. Death, the only one with any say in this round so far from the Movistar side. And he's going to get the bomb plant at the very least. But a 1 versus 3 that he should never have any shot of winning.
No, not with this HP. At this point, you're just hoping to grab one more kill on the way out. Go down fighting, go down swinging.
Yeah, and he's got no safety either. Nitro starting the round and ending it too. A 5th one on the side of Liquid. It's not even a step in the right direction, is it?
I mean, it's something, but it's not even, it's not worth talking about quite yet. They still have a long road back into this. 15-5, 10 more chances for Movistar Riders to take map 1. Good response from Deaths, good transfer over, even almost finds Nitro out of the end, which would have been absolutely fantastic. But we'll play on a little bit longer.
For Liquid, surely, I mean, whatever you can get, what's left of this, you know? If you can pick up more rounds, maybe you go to that break between the two maps with a slightly different feeling. Maybe there is a bit of a conversation to be had. Oh, nice nade. That's a really chunky one outside. And Yakinda, again, never afraid to take any fight. Going to be bringing down one of them at least.
Ooh, waiting for the follow-up. This could be huge. Naf tucks himself into the corner. Doesn't commit himself to any kind of action quite yet. Information in middle for Alex.
Wants that fight. Sees just the top of Elige head, and I think Elige smartly backing off on that one. Still so much time on the clock though. SunPayus is out of the round, so now mopoz has decided to take up all pink duties and is just looking for an entry here. The Molotov, yeah, no chance to stand inside of that one.
I think he would have liked to, he just didn't have the HP for it. Might have seen him step forward if he had a little bit more health to handle the flames. Boosted up this time, Elige is rotating over. Gotta be careful about his route and his path. Here comes some utility, no commitment just yet.
They have one smoke left at this bomb site, and that's it. Otherwise, the rest of the utilities on Nitro. Oh, what a flashbang! Forget the smokes! oSee on the double, and Naf, a little bit of panic there for a minute, but he's still going to be taking down Alex. And Damage, oh, he was baiting that fight. He wanted it, and he gets it as well. 20 seconds for a 1 versus 3. Again, there should be no way, and now that he's got the AWP, better choice to try and back on out. They want to find him as well. Elige, a little bit aggressive, but rewarded for it. And a 6th round on the board on the side of Liquid. Still miles away from anything that is relevant. Feels good to be a Naf. Poor guy.
Yeah, not right now it doesn't. 15-6. 2 rounds straight for Team Liquid as they come back into it. This would be such an incredible comeback. Elige even able to take the AWP out of the hands of Movistar, so their money situation is going to be all important to see if they can continue fighting. Although they've opened up rounds very fast and very aggressive, so they half buy. They probably had the money to force one out if they wanted to, but playing the long game. Mac 10 at that range, that's not the long game I'm thinking of. Alex is there for the trade. Now he's going to move forward. Yakinda and Elige to hold on, to hold the line. A bomb plan at this point is fantastic. That's all you could ask for.
Yeah, they'll take it any day of the week. Good little pickup there for Yakinda again with the submachine gun, just getting a little bit of extra cash. Deaths, we saw the Molotov play earlier. In this round, they should have enough to, well, first of all, time, but also smokes to make sure that they're not going to fall victim to the same kind of trickery. And Deaths is just out here waiting. P215 hand, going to swing around and try and do some more damage, but it will not work. 7-15. Slow march back for Liquid. Long road ahead at the moment. But they're starting to do something. They started to at least look alive.
Yeah, a little bit more. I mean, even too, you might be surprised to look at the scoreboard and see Elige and Yakinda both at 17 kills. Some decent numbers put up in the first half, but not anything of real impact to note. Timeout taken from Movistar as they want to talk things over, and their conversation has got to be, again, you go back to the inexperience and the pressure that comes onto a new team playing on the stage for the first time. If this comeback actually starts coming in with some kind of force. 3-4 more rounds, and then if you're the Movistar Riders players, you start to feel it. You start to really sense a shift in who's got control of the map. And that's when all the pressure, all the weight can come crashing down on you once again. Their conversation is to end it before that can truly begin.
And then, if we even get there, there's, I think, one last inflection point when you get to the 15-14 scoreline where all it takes is one screw up for Liquid and all the work is worthless. And that's also where you can make some big mistakes. So we'll see if we get there. Default opening here for the Movistar side. Nothing too special, but they do get some control outside of the B-bomb side, which is kind of nice. Yeah, Kandara on the other side. Oh, and Naf. He's got the right idea. There is a slight gap. I think he saw him. mopoz lucky to be alive on that one, but SunPayus not gonna get fooled. A lot of attention behind him, but trusting in his teammates to make sure they were covering the ramp, and he was covering the tunnel. Elige now wants to go for the fight. They're down there, doing some damage, and Naf with a double. That is huge, bringing them back in the round. 3 versus 4. He might have almost died, but Team Liquid with some confidence, even though they lost the opening fight.
Yeah, good to see Naf get involved in the action with that double kill. Timely for it as well, but with low HP, he's gonna have to figure out a way to position himself to be effective. Information gathering in middle. And he's actually gonna hustle all the way over to the A bomb site, allow Team Liquid's defense to double up towards Donut. Outside of the map, that A bomb site hasn't seen too much action since the gun rounds came out. They're putting a lot of faith in the hands of oSee. And Alex is going to take some attention towards middle. Again, oSee all alone, and they haven't pulled the trigger yet. Huge kill for Deaths.
Again, using that very late round to try and trick them. Naf will find the kill onto Deaths. That's something to work with. Alex and mopoz, 2 versus 3 now, and only about 19 seconds on the clock. Now, he's here with the bomb, but he doesn't have the safety to actually plant it. oSee, scary position to be in. If he misses a shot here against Alex, it could be the end. They've called in mopoz. Look at the time, 8 seconds. One more kill for Naf. He's got the quad, looking for the ace, but Alex will put an end to it. The round is still won, running out of time. But look at how comfortable Movistar are playing sub 15 seconds, and they are looking for even one more opening. They almost had it.
Yeah, they almost did. They handled the attention of oSee really, really well, but lost track of Naf. And again, he's the one finding all the impact kills in this round. First, this double swinging out of Jaguar, rotating all the way around to the A bomb site, executing a huge flank, and it coming all the way to the end. That is everything to win by time for Team Liquid, but a lot of weapons taken away. They've still flushed with cash, money's doing all right, economy's doing just fine for Team Liquid, and now they're just 7 rounds back.
And the fact that they could get Naf activated, surely that has to be a piece of the puzzle. That has to be one of the ways that they could do this. mopoz falls early in the round. Although, they do have SunPayus back on the AWP. Been a minute since we've seen that. His impact in that first half was almost immeasurable. It's going to be interesting to see if he can do the same on the T side now. Might be a different game for him here. Boosted up to look for a mistake. Kinda tickling Alex through that.
Worst tickle ever. Here's the utility coming out. Tabby G leading the way with the Tech 9. Gonna look for Naf in the cubby, but he takes his attention away right at the end, and there's where Nitro pops up. Him and Naf doing all the work. SunPayus has got to back away with the op. Tagged up, goes back for a peek, finds 1. And there's 4 more still in 44 seconds. oSee holds him off for the re-peek. Okay, we're getting into it now, 15-9. Liquid's defense starting to build up and look strong.
A lot of fans of American Counter-Strike have been to this before, Jason. The last bit of hope, the chance that something could happen, and then somehow it doesn't quite work out. Are they toying with us again?
It might be. It very well could be. This would be incredible if they're able to do it. Let's not even speak of it just yet. 15-9, 6 rounds back as Team Liquid. Once it was 11, SunPayus gonna start shifting in.
Yeah, they want him to open it. Oh, that looked like he could have done it, but oSee, he's a little bit quicker on the trigger this time. It's a nice switch up for them. Naf is going to get caught. mopoz just in the middle of the ramp. And that is opening up the B bomb site in a huge way, but how did they get the bomb?
Oh,
this is awkward. oSee getting caught in the middle, but there's still a chance. Yekindar can bring this round back if he can win the fight. mopoz is going to get that one easily. Oh, and he's going to fall the other way, but the bomb is back in T-spawn practically.
Look at Dets as well. Dets' lurk is huge. He's at the A bomb site. They can actually fall all the way back. There's no way that Liquid can access the A bomb site without going through Dets. Now, he's not being super aggressive. He's waiting for his teammates to arrive. mopoz is going to have information in middle, but this is awkward. Team Liquid in a really weird spot, and a lot of it falls onto Yekindar. So much of his praise have been sung all week. He needs to deliver here.
How do you check this angle coming out, though? If he can catch daviG, it's different, because that's the bomb there, but he can't. He loses the fight. And I don't know, Nitro, he is half a map away. Bomb is already planted. He is running with a knife out. They've already heard him. Oh, they're going to be able to shoot him in the back. This is a lost round. I don't think Nitro could do anything here. Movistar, what a way to open this. Nice spin around, but it's 16 on the side. Spanish Counter-Strike absolutely shocking the world inside of the Lanxess Arena, and they are on their feet. What a start to this best of 3.
What an incredible performance. Welcome to the big stage, Movistar Riders, and welcome to the big stage, SunPayus. 27-10 on the map. An opening half was so impressive to get them started on the right foot. Defense held strong, and offense knocks Liquid out of the first map. We're headed to a break. When we come back,